So welcome to round 2 of the playoffs. And we got the Buffalo Bills and the San Diego Chargers. These are two tough teams. The Buffalo Bills, we've seen them play the very first game of the season. They beat the New England Patriots 30-0. San Diego Chargers, we've seen them play against me, Green Bay Packers, and the Chargers crushed me 35-7. So both teams look pretty good. The Buffalo Bills won their division though. Okay, look, Buffalo Bills won their division, 12-4 record. They also won their division last season. It's pretty cool. Last season, the San Diego Chargers won their division. This season, they had a wild card. 10-6. So the Bills do have the upper hand. We'd also seen the San Diego Chargers playing round 1 against the Denver Broncos and being 10-7, so there we go. Let's see what happens this game. I finally got my hockey game, NHL 99, so I can continue on with the season. Cool. Snow. I also got some more exciting news. Today I went and bought a new video game system called the Flash 4. It's actually like a miniature Atari. It looks like the Atari 2600, but it's got 75 Atari games programmed into it. I actually wanted to get a couple Wii cards, so I downloaded some Nintendo games, Sega games, and all that good stuff on the Wii. They didn't have any cards available, so I just went and bought this. Thought it'd be cool. You get 75 games. It costs $50, but it's not a bad price considering you get 75 games with the system. Granted, they are Atari games, so they're not the top of the line, but still something interesting to put on my channel. I'm going to be doing that after we get the football season, this football season here, and the hockey season, NHL 99. Once the season's over, I'm going to be throwing in a bunch of games before starting on the next football season. Buffalo's got to go for a field goal here. Yeah, see, this game must be in Buffalo, because Buffalo is one of the stadiums that often has snow. San Diego, California, you're not going to see snow. I mean, they might get snow. I'm not sure exactly where San Diego is in California. I know there's some parts of California that do get snow, but like way up north. I'm not sure where San Diego's at though. As you can see, Buffalo's wearing the colored jerseys, San Diego's wearing white. That's because, must be because they both wear blue jerseys. Because usually they have both teams wearing colored jerseys. But I'm starting to notice, it seems like when the two teams have the exact same colored jerseys. Okay, that receiver was like totally standing out in the stands. He like stomped on a bunch of fans and play continues on. So both teams holding the other team's offense pretty good. Okay, that corner was totally getting knocked down while he was kicking, but I was going through the Wii menu. There were some games that I want to download. Wasn't it Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo? I was thinking about doing Booger Man on the Sega Genesis. That's close. I thought he was going to get taken down just before the end zone. Thermo Thomas, he's a pretty quick runner. So there's the end of the first quarter, 10-0. So at least we got to see rain, snow, and we've seen more than enough clear weather. Whoops. Turned one of the cheerleaders. That was actually kind of cool looking. Receiver jumped for it, missed it, and went right to the Bills player. So yeah, I don't think the Chargers are going to be much of a challenge for the Bills. Backwards. See, I could have a pretty good running game if I had a running back like Thermo Thompson. I think that's why when I back when I had this game, I used to play as the Packers, the Raiders, the Bills, and the Giants. I think that's the only reason I like the Bills is because they got a good running game, which the Packers didn't have. I just like the Raiders because I played them in the first game, Tecmo. I don't know why I like the Giants, but yeah, I played a full season with all 4 teams. I don't remember how far I got. I don't know if I even finished that season or not. Chargers in every aspect of the game. Buffalo Bills did in the playoffs last season. Both of these teams made the playoffs last season. The Bills had a bye in week 1, but they got beat by the Raiders in week 2. Look at that. Everything the Chargers do, the Bills turn over and ball to the Bills. Both these teams got beat by the Raiders in the playoffs last season. That's crazy. The Raiders were a wild card team. The Chargers won their division last season. The Raiders beat the Chargers in round 1, 17-14. Round 2, went on to beat the Bills 35-24. They got beat by Houston in the AFC Championship. Okay, and that's the half. Buffalo's dominating this game. Everything the Chargers try just fails. They had a chance for a touchdown and throw an interception. The Bills come down and score. They fumble the ball. The Bills recover it and score. Take a look at the rushing attempts. Buffalo had 8 rushes for 147 yards. San Diego had 5 rushes for only 61 yards. Check out passing. Buffalo's got 75 yards passing. San Diego 0. Buffalo's leading first down 3-2. Thomas has 6 attempts for 146 yards. Jim Kelly's got 50% passing. Chargers quarterback didn't even make the list. Anyways, as if the Chargers aren't getting embarrassed enough, we got another half of the game to go. Would it be something the Chargers came back and tied it up at 27? I really don't care who wins this game, but normally I cheer for the Bills just because I used to like them, kind of. I was never really a big fan of the Bills. I mean, I was a Packer fan my whole life, but I kind of like the Bills and Giants and Raiders. Oh, look at that. Jumping interception. The Bills are going to continue to embarrass the Chargers. Touchdown. 33-0. Let's take a look at what the highest score has been so far this season. $83 points is the biggest we've seen, and that was done by me in week 1. I beat the Rams 83-7. I don't think we're going to quite see that score beaten. It's not in this season. Highest score I ever had. I mentioned before in many videos, but highest I ever had was 91-6. I beat the Bears. And that was the Tecmo Super Bowl 3 Final Edition. I sacked the Bears in the end zone so many times that game. I had multiple kickoff return touchdowns. Pretty big pickup for the Chargers. Chargers might be better off just go for a field goal just so they can have some points on the board before the Bills intercept it or recover a fumble. Everybody's wide open. Should have thrown it up the middle. Nobody would have had time to get to him. See, now you think about it, how fast can a quarterback throw a football? I'm not sure how fast football goes. I know baseball players can throw a baseball at 90 miles an hour, pitchers. I'm not sure how fast quarterbacks can throw a football. Let's just say maybe like 50 or 60 miles an hour, since it's so much bigger. And you see these quarterbacks throwing to their receivers. And you see these defensemen getting to the receivers before the ball can. So, I mean, it looks like these defensemen are running like 50 or 60 miles an hour. They cannot run the football. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Buffalo Bills are not going to let the Chargers do anything against them. Wide open. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan, you gotta be loving this game. I guess I should rephrase it. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan and a video game fan, then you gotta be loving this game. Otherwise, most regular Buffalo Bills fans probably wouldn't really care what happens in this game, but I can't wait to try out my new video game system. I just want to do some new games because I've been doing all these. I've been doing these full seasons because I'm out of games to do. Just like to get back on regular video game uploads. Going into the fourth quarter, Buffalo up 37-0. Jackson. See the star of Kirby's Dream World? I'd never say that to his face, of course. Well, maybe now. That guy might be pretty old now. Still wouldn't say it to his face, though. He probably wouldn't be very nice. Okay, that was just total fail. Fourth down, quarterback, that guy's wide open, you just decide to run it yourself. Maybe the Chargers just don't, maybe the quarterback just doesn't trust his receivers anymore. Look at that, Buffalo just doing it all. Three guys pretty close to him, he's able to jump and snatch out of the air. This is the second highest score we've seen. Yeah, because I scored 42 points in another game. So yeah, Buffalo's got the second highest score we've seen this season. Whoops, he overthrown by like 10 yards. Oh, Tecmo caught it. Watch him fumble it now. It's kind of interesting in all these Tecmo games I'm playing. I wonder how many times we're going to see the Bills and Chargers get to the playoffs. How many of these teams that we see in the playoffs are going to get there every season? I imagine we're going to see Dallas Cowboys get in the playoffs every season, but they didn't get in there the first season, the previous season. So, oh wait, yeah they did. They got beat by the Rams. No, so we'll probably see the Dallas Cowboys in every playoffs. Chargers we might see because they win their division in the Tecmo Super Bowl 3 Final Edition once in a while. Usually the Chargers, Broncos. Ooh! Buffalo can jump and catch them, but apparently the Chargers aren't that talented. Whoops, he slipped. Andre Reed. Talented player. I wish I had receivers that can catch when they're covered. German's just a yard short of pushing this game past 50 points. And he did it. Oh, Kenneth Davis did it. Nothing. I think the Chargers are going to tie it up. I was joking, by the way. I hope everyone knows that. So, the Buffalo Bills with another shutout. The first game of the season we've seen them play, they shut out the Patriots 30-0. This game they shut out the Chargers 51-0. Take a look at the passing. Jim Kelly had 62%. Stan Humphries 13%. Kelly had double the passing yards that Humphries had. Thomas had over double the rushing yards that Bucks had. So, Buffalo wins 51-0, going on to the NFC Championship. And they will play the winner between the Chiefs and the Oilers game, which we'll see tomorrow. Next game we're going to see me as the Green Bay Packers against the New Orleans Saints. I've already played the Saints this season, and I beat them 37-7, so hopefully I can do it again. Hope you enjoyed that game, and I'll see you in the next video.